What's up, everybody? Today, we're back to the body cams. Ain't that a bitch? There's a funny thing about that last video. It's the first time I ever, made fun of MGT, and then, literally, that week she does something that I half agree with, and I feel bad about making fun of her ass. Ain't that how life works? Anyways, so we're back to the body cams. And you just noticed that a lot of old white dudes that look like this love to play cop. It's like this is if you were in a lineup of people trying to figure out who was playing fake cop, it'd be this guy. Anyone that looked like this guy, it's him. Doesn't matter who's around. It'd be this guy. Let's get into it. Like, subscribe for my 0 followers. The Zero Gang.
And I pulled my gun, and the little boy, you got your finger on the trigger, you can't do that, Hit.
I don't know, but he has no ID on him. He's telling dispatch he's a U.S. Marshal. Take a quick breath.
It started as a routine call about some teenagers causing
The boy needs some PE.
a disturbance, but by the time officers pieced together the details, what seemed like a simple neighborhood issue had turned into something far bigger and troubling.
I gotta pee really bad.
This dude looked like Jack Black's fucked up cousin.
Shorts are gonna. You see, yank him up for you real quick. Thanks. Good. I'm sorry. You can't do that.
At approximately 8:03 p.m. on Thursday, August 8th, 2024, 61-year-old Frank called the Kenosha County Emergency Line to report a disturbance.
And these dudes are always, not only are they faking cop, they're pulling weapons out, and then they're calling the police, wondering why shit's not on their side. It's crazy. These dudes get crazy. Yeah, white people have their own idiosyncrasies, I think, as they say. Like, we have our own little stupid things that white people do.
It's involving teenagers.
Kenosha 911, what's the address to your emergency?
I need you at the Southport Marina Police, the police officer at Southport, Kenosha.
Look how he's talking to the police. He's like, I need you. He's talking like he owns the police. Like, this guy really thinks he's one.
The marina by the pool, because I'm holding two little boys that threatened my wife earlier.
Okay, and you're at the Southport Marina?
Yes. There's two of them standing here, and I've got them because my wife saw them and called me and told me.
Yes,
and so they're
right.
sitting right here. They're trying to leave.
Okay, what is the phone number you're calling from in case we get disconnected?
You're not going to go anywhere. You just sit here and you wait till the police show up.
Yeah, this guy is definitely out of line. You can hear how he's talking to these kids. He's like, you cannot talk to kids like this nowadays. They have no respect. You are not getting any respect from no kids talking to them like this.
All right, how old are they?
I don't know how old they are. No, it's not fake. I'm a U.S. Marshal. Because you're not going to leave here until the police come. That's why my finger's on the trigger.
Okay.
Tell me how to hold it.
It's like the dispatch person's like super calm. It's like, oh, this is some old man with some kids. And he's like, something, my finger's on the trigger. Now watch, it's just going to go crazy.
Do you have what's on,
He's like, did you just say you have a finger on the trigger and you're holding kids hostage? Meanwhile, this guy thinks he's completely in the right. But actually, this is turning to be a hostage situation.
you have to say something about a trigger?
My finger's on the trigger of a 9mm.
Okay.
and the certainty and confidence of how much he thinks that's okay. Okay, I'll stop.
And how old are these kids?
I don't know, but they're 16 and maybe 12 or 13. And my wife is looking right at them.
So don't be taking out your gun either, especially if these are children. Is your gun holstered?
Yes, it is.
I like how there's like two levels of irritation going on here now. He's deeply irritated at these kids, and now she is deeply irritated by this idiot who's not being safe with this firearm.
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive sleep system. Intelligent, adaptive,
It's holstered, but they're trying to walk past me, and I'm not going to tolerate this. My gun, where's my gun right now?
Can you get off my bike, sir? Can you please get off my property?
Off your property?
Dude, this is not a helpful, like, with no video visuals. This is not gonna help him in court. This is very, like, this is not a good this is not a good phone call for the man. He might think that, oh shit, I'm in the right now. You sound like you're stealing a bike now. You're holding kids hostage with your gun and you're stealing a bike.
Get off my property.
I'm not on your property. My foot is...
All these kids have to do is go, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Dude, that's on the call. Oh.
Not on your property.
My uncle, come up here. Please get off my property.
Earlier that evening, around 6:38 p.m., officers from the Kenosha Police Department had responded to the area after Frank's wife reported that the same teenagers had threatened her. However, when the officers were unable to locate them, they left.
Oh, okay.
Aren't you drunk? What are you doing?
I'm not doing nothing.
All right, watch out.
Can't walk past me. You're not touching me. I'm not touching your bike. Ma'am, I'm trying to be decent about it.
I know you are, and I'm trying to talk to you as well.
I'm going to be really pissed.
Okay, what race is one of the males?
What?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, sorry.
Oh, this is not this 911 call is not working out for old buddy. The kid is starting to cry. I'm ready to kill this son of a. Holy shit! This motherfucker is really crazy.
You son of a bitch.
Sir?
This guy's going to jail for a long time.
Now, as officers return to the area, Frank has
At the same time, though, why is that 911 dispatcher? Maybe we're not hearing the background, but yo, like, you need to tell that man to back the F off.
much more to share about the incident.
What's going on, man?
My wife earlier was at the pool with my grandson. He's only...
Oh my god. The monochrome. He's creeping, bud. He's creeping. He's creeping, bud. He's creeping. He's creeping, bud. Now, what's all these black shoes? White socks. Blue shorts. Blue shirt. This is an outfit for this type of thing going down. If there would be an outfit for a man from that phone call, this would be one of them too.
10. My wife's disabled. They were swimming. They're minding their business.
This is the type of motherfucker. This is his wife's disabled, but pulls up in like the Ford F-350, and the bitch is jumping out.
By himself. I was in West Mile. Like I said, I was on my way back.
Bro, you need to get some cardio. You are fucked.
She saw two little Mexican boys trying to open the gate. The lock works, it doesn't work.
Yeah, we're all looking.
And she walked up and says, "Can I help you guys?" She's like, "What do you want?" "Oh, we want to come swimming." "No, this pool is private to marine use only." You racist bitch.
Uh-oh. These kids are not white. And this all has to be about the fucking pool access.
So she calls me. I'm darting down here. And then I was...
He's like, oh shit, we got a hot one. He's all up in the house, running through the whole house, looking for the gun, spilling shit over. He's like, this is what I've been waiting for. 2 black kids threatening my wife. Oh shit, it's about to go down. Oh, nice.
in the pool talking to one of the ladies at work here. And then the boys came in, so I called my wife. I told my wife to go upstairs at the pool and stay out of sight till I got here. The boys walked in. One said he had to go get something out of the... And I called my wife.
This dude got full security stance. He must work security, like constant security, like nothing high level. Nothing high level. Like you don't get a gun. Like he's just sitting in the front row. Or like next to the beer garden.
She goes, "That's them." I hung up my phone. I stood at the door. I said, "You're the one that called my wife a racist." "No, we didn't."
This
Okay,
game,
the
you're not ready for it.
I said,
okay, the bitch part I get, but racist? Who cares? Maybe she is being racist. Maybe she saw two black kids and was like, "Hey, you can't come in here and drop the N-bomb." Maybe she was eyeballing them a certain way. I mean, already, dude, the way you're acting, you seem like this could have been racial. The shoes and the socks. The shoes and the socks specifically say that this matter was definitely racial, and the handcuff thing too.
because my wife just told me this. So I stood there in the doorway. I was
Well, sir, your wife's a goddamn liar.
standing there trying to block. Get off my property. Get off my all. And finally, it's like, what do I do? They just slowly pushed me and forced their way through.
So they're calling her names, and
then they went around the pool.
Mind you, he is super tired, and he said they were like, I think it was like 12 to 13-year-olds. This is what they did to you? You're not allowed to have a gun. You need to just stay inside, never come outside.
Around the marina area there's a dumpster on the far back side. They tried to go through over that.
Okay.
They're pushing their way, and I'm like,
This fucking pool security needs to get paid. He's doing, I mean, I gotta give him, he's doing a hell of a job. If I was running a pool and didn't want kids in it that were doing a little riffraff, I don't care what you look like. Kids in the pool, alone with no adults around the 13, 14, especially boys range, they're going to have a little riffraff, little big-ass cannonballs. This is my security guard. I'd call him. I wouldn't let him have the gun. I'd give him a water gun.
what do I do? So I was chasing him down the walkway. And that's when two of you guys showed up at those, and I'm like this, down the walkway. And they just tootled off real slow, and you guys, I know you couldn't get through because the damn gates are down.
It's like a movie. Like he's like, they're going down that way. No, we're here for the guy who sounded like he was holding kids hostage with the pistol and stealing their bike, and that's you. And he still thinks, he's like, no, they're that way. They're that way. He still thinks he's not a problem. Like, no, they're coming for you, buddy. You.
Yeah. Okay. So, take a quick breath.
I gotta hear.
As Frank talks more, officers quickly notice a serious issue with his story.
First time I've jogged this around, I've never.
Yeah.
I'm too old for this.
Were they like actively trying to get into the pool area or something?
They walked in. They just they yanked the door and walked right in.
Okay.
And the one tall kid, he said, I'm 16. You can't do nothing to me. Oh yeah, I can. If you want. I was getting so pissed. And then I pulled my gun, and a little boy, about this tall, he was.
This right here is why I personally think you shouldn't just walk around with a gun for certain things. If you're a hothead like this, you should not be walking around with your gun like this. You don't have the self-control. You about to pull that on a fucking 16-year-old? Oh yeah, buddy. Oh shit, man, fight that mother. You can't even hit him. You can't do nothing. You need just to walk away. Be the bigger man. Have some motherfucking, like, discipline. Yeah, actually, look who I'm saying. Have some discipline, too. Yeah.
16 is about my height. Your height. I pull my. You got your finger on the trigger. You got your finger on the trigger. You can't do that. You can't do that. So I put it back in the holster, and it wouldn't have done any good anyway because the clip was not in. So anyway.
How about we keep our hand off that right?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. And then
fires around off over the officer's head. He's like, oopsies, that was just a little dry fire. There's no clip in it. And like, it's a magazine, you're white.
I was fine. I put it back in, and I stood there like this, trying to, and he started pushing his bike. Get off my property. Get off my property.
He was telling you to get off his property?
Yeah, his bike was hitting my foot and leg, and he's telling me, get off my property. I wasn't on it. He was on me, pushing the bike.
Notice, have you ever thought, like, there's this whole thing, you're like, is this a fucking fight between 2 16-year-olds? No, this is a grown-ass man. This is a grown man. This is a grown man who has used your tax dollars to handle this matter, because he couldn't just be like, fuck it, I don't own the pool. Just, hey guys, don't disrupt my blah blah blah, my grandson, leave my wife alone. I know she's a bitch, but don't say it to her face. Don't say it to her face.
Threw me.
These kids threaten?
They threatened her.
What'd they say?
Well, when she walked up there and said, you guys can't come in the pool, this is a private pool with me. You're a racist.
So, anytime a white person uses the word well in a situation like this, guarantee you they is fibbing. They're telling a lie. They're Pinocchio.
Okay.
She would be able to tell you more. I got the bits and pieces on the phone as I'm driving back here. Listening to her speak.
Sure.
I know. They came down this, and they weren't speeding on their bikes. They weren't speeding. They were just riding along. And as they were leaving, you can't touch us. You can't do nothing to us. My mom's going to come back and beat your mom.
You hear that? Yeah, that's a problem. 10-4, yeah. We're about to work through that, because apparently he made the claim to dispatch and doesn't seem to have any ID with him right now while carrying this gun.
Okay. Can you do me a favor, hang out?
Dude, this guy doesn't realize how cooked he is. These officers are not playing.
My partner here for a second.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view of your home.
What's going on? What's this on, man?
Okay, first of all, this is one of those dudes that bought one of those Blue Lives Matter stickers on his car and thinks, because he's white and has that, and maybe because he's old, he can get away with anything. He's over here talking to these cops like he's about to go home tonight. It is wild.
Okay. Is he supposed to be carrying? I don't know, but he has no ID on him. He's telling dispatch he's a U.S. Marshal, which I don't believe he is. Like they're saying he's not.
Let's verify the fact why he pulled his firearm. We're just gonna take the firearm off you.
No, take it.
I'm gonna temporarily disarm you here.
Are you law enforcement in any way?
No.
Did you tell our dispatcher you're a U.S. Marshal?
No, I said that to the kids to scare them so they wouldn't leave me.
You told these kids that you're law enforcement and you're not.
No, sir, I'm not. I said, no, I'm a U.S. Marshal. You can't leave. You got to wait for the Kenosha police.
For the officers on scene, the way Frank had handled the situation appears to be a much larger concern than required further verification.
Do you have a concealed carry permit?
Yeah, it's in the car.
It's in the car?
Yes.
What state is it through?
It's through
He got the little 007, like 007 style gun. That was a stupid comment. But it does. It looks like the gold one. The PP7.
Alabama.
Through Alabama? Okay.
Yeah, it's a lifetime pistol carry concealed weapon.
Okay.
So yes, I do have one.
Okay.
Just want to verify that's clear for me.
I'm sorry, 10-9.
You see if the wife will grab his CCW so we verify that.
Yeah, we have some issues here.
There's some major issues.
Let's verify how and why he pulled his firearm and in what manner he...
I love that. That was funny. The guy was like, yeah, we got some issues. Oh, buddy is in some trouble.
Utilizing it, we're probably gonna have to pull some video from that area over there, because he's stating that these kids threatened his wife, but all he's saying is that they called her racist, and that's
Which
not
is what the call notes say.
But that's all it says. So I think Diaz is with the wife right now. We have to verify what exactly these kids said to her in order to make Kim pull his firearm, right? And is Alabama even a valid CCW here? No.
Dispatch go back and listen to someone call him right now and just verify. So he claims he's just interested in see what.
I'm gonna call him right now. You're taking care of that?
Yeah. He's calling up the dispatch.
I really mistitled this. I should have called this "When White People Believe They Can Do Whatever They Fucking Want Goes Wrong," because that's what happened. Oh, buddy, that he could just. I got a lifetime CCW from, bro, you ran down there with that weapon. It's not supposed to be licensed to you. Well, it is licensed to you, but it doesn't work in that state. And you were so bold to whip it out on them kids for no reason and then call the cops. That is white people thinking they can do whatever the fuck they think they want to do. Excuse me. Holy shit.
Call him out.
Yeah.
With more information emerging, the case begins to take a different turn.
Hey, who took the call for this call on 3rd Ave? Okay, what we're trying to clarify, did he tell you that he was a U.S. Marshal? All right, yeah, no, we have a whole another set of issues, so. Yeah.
So he pulled a gun on 2 kids for trespassing at a pool.
Yes.
And claimed to be a law enforcement officer.
Yes.
Yeah, he going.
Yeah.
Can you talk to the wife on this?
Yep.
What is she claiming these threats were to her?
Just a threat. This was not new. This was recent when I came out earlier. They had threatened that they were going to bring them.
Man, that could have been looks like a nice night too. And this is, I'm just gonna tell people, dude. This is straight from me. That's learned a lot of stupid lessons. Don't fuck around from anything. If you got a warm bed at home, if you got a fucking place you get to go to sleep at night, don't do anything to keep you from that place that is like not your choice. Don't do that. Don't purposely walk down somewhere and start pointing a fucking gun at someone and ruin your fucking time. So the funny thing is, like, he thought he was getting over on them. And I heard this thing about revenge. See, this is like an addiction. This motherfucker is like, he got that dopamine going off. That's why he's not even here. It's like an alcoholic.
Her mom just fired her and beat her up, and then they called her a racist.
Okay, but they did not, in fact, bring anyone to beat her up?
Nope, they just came back and she got upset, and so she called again.
Yeah, we'll probably need to see if we can get video footage and reference this as well.
When officers regroup, they realize the case is much bigger than they first thought.
You don't have any idea on you at all?
It's in the car. It's by the pool.
Okay. Where's your CCW?
Alabama. The only state it doesn't cover is Illinois.
Say, I just forgot my driver's license at home, but I have one, and we can verify. Oh yeah, you do. It's valid. We could still give them a ticket for not having the driver's license out. Same with CCW, but in this case, that might be more. This is way bigger.
Officers bring their lead up to speed, and their discussion makes the next steps abundantly clear.
Oh, so we have a CCW violation on too. Okay, cool. Hey, Mike, if you want to further ask questions about how he had his firearm and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm going to do that before.
And then,
where's the gun right now?
We have it.
Wife says his brother. I'll talk. His brother is a U.S. Marshal, I guess.
No,
and
man.
He would be
not very happy with what his with his conduct.
At what point did the gun come into play?
I was standing there. I said, "You guys are not leaving." Okay. Oh, yes, we are. We're going to leave. I said, "No, you're not." I pulled it out. I went like this.
How did you? What do you mean?
Right here, like this. I pulled it out, and I pulled it out, and I had my finger there. And then he's yelling while I'm talking to the lady. It was pointed down here.
So it was pointed at one of them?
Yeah, it was pointed down, though. I didn't point it at him. I was pointing like this.
Okay.
So if it wouldn't have gone off anyway. Like I said, the clip wasn't locked in anyway, so it would have done it. But I wasn't going to shoot him anyway. I wanted to scare him to stay there so you guys could get him.
Sure.
That was the only thing I wanted to do. And it just kept going worse.
Okay.
And then, like, false imprisonment almost. Like, he doesn't understand the...
Dude, this guy, they're about to say exactly what I said. Like, this fool just is like, I don't know where the fuck he's from. He might, sorry, I'm so stupid. He's from Alabama. And I used to live in Northwest Florida. And I had a boyfriend that was from Lower Alabama. And he told me that when his grandfather died, the last thing he told him was, don't trust these. And he dropped the N-bomb. So I always just grew up thinking, holy shit, people from Alabama are, at least from that part, not so friendly to black people. These obviously were black kids. This dude is racist. And he thinks what he did, because they weren't white, he's right. This is the type of people. I mean, I'm not trying to say it's because who's in office, but this type of shit gets encouraged through all that white bullshit. All that white victimhood shit, this is what this helped propel.
Gravity of what just happened.
I mean, there's no point when he says his wife was threatened, right? or anything.
No, that's what Mike's double checking with right now, but I don't think so.
My name is Whitney Allen. I'm a widow, and my husband Ryan died when he was 35 years old.
And finally, as they receive confirmation on the last detail, it becomes clear that Frank pretty much screwed himself over, and the incident comes to a close.
He just said he goes like this, pulls it out, and is like this at the kid. So you pointed at him, and he's like, well, no, it was kind of like down with his finger on the trigger. So you could probably argue.
You could argue aiming and pointing.
Yeah.
But the problem is we don't have a cooperating witness.
If there's video of it.
Yeah.
I mean, just because we can't find them doesn't.
It doesn't mean it's not still a crime.
And ladies and gentlemen, besides the point, this is why you shouldn't say anything until you get a lawyer. Because these fools, all they have to go on is your word, and you were talking too much, but they can't prove any of it. And you're over here aiming and pointing. Because I don't remember. I was scared. I don't remember. And yet you're over here being like, I had the gun. He's like, and I think I literally do think he pointed at the sumbitch, but he didn't want to point it at the officer. You know, it's just unnatural to point your fingers at an officer like a gun, but so he naturally just was like pointing him down. But I believe he pointed that gun at that sumbitch. He's cooked.
Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. You're going to be under arrest right now.
Yep. Well, can you? No, that's fine. Well, my wife needs We'll make sure she gets. Why? Can I ask why?
Yeah. Right now, your charges are impersonating a police officer, DC while armed, and we're going to work out the rest. You could potentially be charged with aiming and pointing or recklessly endangering safety.
Okay.
Also, it's a CCW violation. Alabama is saying that you're.
Well, yeah. My wife. Somebody called. That's why I'm worried.
Okay. Alabama says your CCW is expired.
No, it's not.
That's what they're saying.
Is your CCW permit in your car?
Yes, it's in my wallet.
Okay.
When you open my wallet, it's the first thing right there.
Okay. Do we have permission to do that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Give the keys to my wife, and she'll get my wallet at council. No problem. Or you can go with her. Yeah.
All right. I will go do that. Okay.
Now, what do I have to do? Am I signing myself out when we get this over?
Frank, we're gonna go right here. Okay?
We'll explain.
I gotta pee really bad.
701 PD.
I don't want to be mean or rude because it's not gonna hold much longer.
You want to search on them?
Go ahead. You guys got everything. You got the phone. You got the keys. There's nothing else on me. Ow! I'm getting bit.
With you being in custody, do you want us to advise you of your rights, and do you want to make a statement?
Well, I've said everything I said already. Well,
I understand that. Do you want somebody to Mirandize you, fully advise you of your rights?
Yeah,
and you wish to make a statement
he already screwed himself.
I understand what's going on.
911.
Correction,
I
first
don't
name law
want to be rude,
enforcement.
but my
Frank, DH, reply, please.
shorts are gonna.
See, at that 911 call, that's when you fucked yourself.
You say yank him up for you real quick?
Thanks.
Good.
I'm sorry.
You can't do that.
What is going on?
All right, the phone will go with you, okay? All the keys and stuff will go to your wife,
I
okay?
can't slide back or my shorts are gonna fall off. I'm sorry.
You okay? You're gonna have to get in there.
I'm working on it. The seat got my foot.
All right.
Oh my God! Now he's the victim. Now he's the baby. He's everyone's friend. He's the baby.
Let's
I can't.
let's look at the CCW wallet.
Slide your butt back straight.
I understand.
Don't put your back towards the backrest.
I hope my rotators are broken.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Yep.
You can sit like that.
Yep.
Sorry.
You're all right.
No, you're okay, dude.
Person.
You're okay.
For this incident, Frank was charged with felony, impersonating a peace officer to aid in the commission of a crime, false imprisonment,
Boom.
and misdemeanor, intentionally point a firearm at a person, and disorderly conduct.
Bro, he ain't have a lawyer? You gonna get one of those off? Potentially pointing fire at a person, disorderly conduct, false. You didn't have one. You have a lawyer get one of these off?
He was eventually released on a $1,000 cash bond. About 2 months later, Frank pleaded guilty to impersonating a peace officer.
Oh,
The remaining 3 charges were dismissed, but read in. Ultimately, Frank was sentenced to 90 days in the Kenosha County Jail.
Whoa. We got 3 months.
In order to pay $3,000 in fines and court costs. And before you go,
'cause he
I
had
noticed
money to
nearly
pay court.
68% of people who watch these videos aren't.
That motherfucker, you can tell he's like retired or something. He ain't got no job. He was like, bitch, I'm gonna pay $3,000. I wanna go sit in jail. I'll be next to my wife. I get free food, get to sleep all day. 3 months, that's nothing. That's what he did.